There's a loose drain top there. Did you go over it?
No.
People have been complaining about it on Facebook. It's hurting people all hours of night. Sort of rattles when traffic's going over it.
Right. Number of bikes there, look.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen the latest nonsense from Slobo Lobo?
I try to avoid it, to be honest.
Don't take it personal, Slobo. Yeah, what he's doing, right, because he's been had up in the Supreme Court of the mighty Guru Yogi, as you know, for just a preliminary hearing thus far, where we've basically analysed his position so far. Well, he knows he's banged to rights, and the reason that I know he knows that is he's just moved the goalposts. Yeah, so
one of them, is he?
He's one of them. Yeah, moves the goalposts. So he's now repositioned himself slightly. Yeah, I've always thought he needed a bit of repositioning. His feet are too far back on his motorcycle. No, so now the argument is slightly refined. Well, slightly different anyway. I don't know about refined. Yeah, he's now arguing that the ratio between foot position and knee position is what defines how cool a motorcycle is, okay? Not whether or not it's a proper motorcycle. Okay, he's dropped the use of the word proper, and it's now a question of cool.
Right.
Well, what do you think of that, Murgatroyd?
So he classes himself as cool, does he?
Well, this is the thing, you see. Cool is not an objective thing, is it? It's subjective.
How do we define cool?
Exactly, and therein lies the problem.
I was cool in a kayak in Coniston this morning.
No, you weren't. You were on a paddleboard.
Oh yeah, I was I was cool on a paddleboard on Coniston this morning.
Well, I thought you looked pretty cool. Yep, maybe should have put an extra layer on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, I think we're going to have to just like dismiss the case on the ground. It just doesn't hold any water.
Off with his head.
Off with his head? Okay, no. Yeah, you think people in their pyjamas at the shop should go to prison.
Yeah.
Meet Murgatroyd, jackbooted Nazi.
I'm also hoping that to people who don't get out of the pyjamas within 40 minutes of getting out of bed.
Nonsense to that.
It's not, it's true.
I spend days in my pyjamas when I'm not going to work.
People are not as productive if they're sitting in pyjamas.
I don't think that's true.
I know it's true, I've watched you.
You think I'd be more productive if I put some clothes on?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think you've got any evidence to support that.
I've been analysing this for long enough now.
You've been analysing it. Oh, okay. Well, you know me, scientific rationalist. Next time I'm sat at home all day editing, which will probably be Monday, I shall make a point of getting dressed within 40 minutes of getting out of bed.
That's it. It's okay to have breakfast in your pyjamas if you've got to.
If you've got to.
But yeah, just get out of your pyjamas, make an effort.
There we have it. The Murgatroyd, never one for tolerance or diversity.
No, I was just brought up, you got out of bed, you had a wash, you put your clothes on, you never went downstairs in pyjamas, you got on with your day. That's how it should be. Too many people sitting around all day in pyjamas, glued to screens and tablets and telephones. It's what's dumbing all your minds.
So how come I have one of the most acutely sharp minds I've ever encountered anywhere?
According to you. I haven't seen any papers that say that. I haven't seen any scientists at the door saying that. The only word I have for that is use. Or even yours.
see that hole we're in? Stop digging.
I don't claim to have an acutely sharp mind.
Oh yeah, but I think you do in some ways. Swap bikes for 10 minutes.
No.
No. No, you can't yet. One day, dear, one day.
Well, I could, but I'd be doing it illegally.
You would.
I could if I pushed you off it and ran away with it. I struggled when I tried to move it the other day just on the drive, just to push it, so there's no way I could manage a bike of that size.
No, that's absolutely not true at all, because when they're moving they don't feel anything like as heavy.
But there are times when you have to manhandle them, and I couldn't be bothered doing that.
Well, you get me to do it.
But you're not always going to be there, are you?
Well, that's true.
Or am I only allowed out when you're out?
Don't be ridiculous.
So yeah, if I have to manhandle a big bike, I don't. I'm too little. It's not that I'm not strong enough, it's just that I'm too little.
You're too little.
Too little.
Very sniffy, dear.
That doesn't go on video. Yeah, I've got a little drip on the end of my nose, and that doesn't go on a video either.
We'll see about that.
So don't waste your time leaving it in, because it'll have to come out, and then you get all hissy fit with me.
You are just so bad at misrepresenting. No, you're so good actually. You're very good at misrepresenting me.
I'm not. I made you take something out last week, and then your signage was wrong, and then this happened and that happened, and it was all because I complained.
You exercised your power of veto and inconvenienced me enormously.
I know. So if you don't put it in the first place when I tell you not to, then thou shalt not be inconvenienced. Did I tell you that I'd booked the tickets back from Barcelona?
You did tell me that, yes, yeah. And you told me we were only going for a few days.
Yep.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I've got no problem with that.
Monday to Thursday.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Yeah.
There's a very nice little mountainous region just above Barcelona.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went backpacking there when I was in my, I think I was in my early 30s. A very long time ago.
A very long time.
To remind you about the gear change here, but you've done it already. Could have been a bit wider coming round there, Dale.
Yeah.
They've got some big car show on at Woody's tomorrow.
Yeah?
Yeah, the two bikers I was chatting with on Thursday were telling me about it.
Right.
So of course I'm going to work, so
Yeah.
Shan't be coming.
And I'm not going to work and I shan't be coming either.
No.
I might have a bottle of wine tonight and then lay around in my pyjamas all day tomorrow.
What, and risk a prison sentence?
Yeah, just flirt with prison.
Yeah, you didn't touch that wine last night, did you?
Didn't, no, I wasn't feeling it last night at all.
No.
I was quite tired, but I was up at 5:30 though. I was in work by 7, wasn't I? It had been a long day.
Yeah.
And a full day, so yeah.
That was nice to be staying out overnight in the camper van again.
It was long overdue really. But it's had its problems, hasn't it? So it's...
Well, yeah. Well, summer's almost here. We can be out most weekends.
Yeah.
It's starting to rain a bit now, isn't it?
Is this the bad corner that you were on about? No,
No, you've
I've gone past it.
we've just done that one. It was the one where it said mud on the road. No, that one is just like fairly sharp left-hander and a bit off camber. Oh, it's not anything too difficult. But no, remember there is a sharp right-hander here.
Yeah, this is. I always think this is quite a bad one. Even in the car, this can be a bit.
You do see people getting it wrong often on here.
Yeah. I just need to wipe it up. I think I'll invest in a nice West Ham snooty neck warmer thing this month.
A West Ham snooty thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
My neck's getting cold.
right. Well, you could use my snood,
I want a nice one though.
but you want the West Ham one. Irons! What are they playing this weekend?
They're playing Brighton. I'm not sure whether it's a 3 o'clock kick-off or I'm not sure when it is, to be honest.
What, today?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I'm not. I don't think so. I'm not sure when they play, but sometime this weekend. I think it's today because all the podcasts last night were talking about it. So
Okay. Any chance of a victory?
probably not. The only reason West Ham haven't got relegated this year is that there was 3 poorer teams,
Right.
or they would have been in trouble. But we've seen it all before.
Yeah, for those who didn't know, the Murgatroyd has been more or less a lifelong West Ham fan. Which, not something I understand. Tribal loyalty is not my cup of tea at all.
Says the man who argues with cyber friends over a motorcycle and what's a motorcycle, what isn't a motorcycle.
I'm not arguing. There's no argument to be had there. There's no debate. No debate. So we're going through the village here and then it's first on the right. And here we are at the turning for Woody's Cafe. Let's see who's about.
Doesn't look like it's very open.
Oh, it is. There's a few bikes here.
Big fat hairy men.
You are a monster.
You told me there wouldn't be any big fat hairy men.
Shocking. Here we are then, Woody's Cafe. It's only £1 for a coffee here, you know. Very good. How are you feeling, Mugs?
Okay.
I'm okay. You were... What were you to begin with?
Oh, it was very good before.
You were
wasn't
very
it?
good,
Yeah.
and now you're just okay now.
I've now got one cold hand, a runny nose, and runny eyes. So
Right.
that's downgraded the from very good to just all right.
Yeah. Oh well. We'll get you fixed.